It looks
猫。
like I've found the real master of this house.
猫の写真に。
There is no need to worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
ポワロって猫嫌いなの？
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be coming.
大いに助かると彼女に伝える。じゃがいもの皮むきをやめるよう伝える。大いに助かると彼女に伝えましょう。四角。
Madame, you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think you might even be interviewed. You are a key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cuss left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
観察力を褒める。どうやって ABC 鉄道案内について知ったのか尋ねる。どうしましょうかね。まあ結局あれでしょ、勝手に部屋に入ったってことでしょ、三角は。まあとがめられるってことだよね。まあ気分害さないように観察力を褒めるか。四角。
Well done. You were right. He did go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Well, he's odd. Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the wall. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
結婚か尋ねる。シミがどこにあったか尋ねる。結婚には違いないだろうから、シミがどこにあったか尋ねてみようか。三角。
Where were the stains on the shirt?
On the collar and on the buttonholes.
Cut used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always unwell on trains. But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
Do you know where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and July the 25th?
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah! I remember one thing. Bexhill's by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cust asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
続けてもらう。ベクスヒルだけが海辺の町ではないと指摘する。三角。
That does not help me much. There are hundreds of English towns by the sea. Anything else?
Well, I was only saying. I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
新聞についての詳細を尋ねる。いつ新聞を買い始めたのか尋ねる。はあ、はあはあ、三角。
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Churston. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
I should check the register. Mrs. Marbury may have been hiding something from me.
はいはい。
I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
何が分かったの？
This woman appears to be in a good mood. Mrs. Marbury is in a good mood. She's working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel. There is no need to worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
はいはいはい。宿泊簿から何が分かったんですかね。まあ、とりあえず部屋行ってみますか。
I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
そっか。宿泊簿から分かったことを伝えるのか。
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favor. Mr. Cust was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
理解を示す、違法性を指摘する。まあ、ポアロだったら、違法性を指摘するかな、三角。
You rented the same room to two people. Very profitable, but quite illegal.
But I didn't harm anyone. I was only helping everybody out.
じゃあ、行きます。